Devin Nunes has once again been laughed out of court by a panel of judges over a defamation lawsuit that he filed actually several years ago against CNN. Devin Nunes was seeking $435 million from CNN because he claims they intentionally ran a false report that they knew was false about him trying to help dig up dirt on Hunter Biden to hurt then-candidate Joe Biden in the 2020 election. And the information, by the way, that CNN used to, make this report came directly from Lev Parnas, who I'm sure we all remember as the associate of Rudy Giuliani, who's about to be heading to jail pretty soon. So, okay, dubious source there, although Lev Parnas has, of course, been cooperating. So CNN took what Parnas had said, reported it, because that's actually what they're supposed to do, and Devin Nunes says, "Oh, I didn't do any of this, so I am suing you for $435 million. God, at this point, I don't even know if CNN has $435 million. Last year, over a year ago, the first judge threw the case out. And then it went in front of a 3-judge panel in New York, and in a 2-1 decision, because one judge said, no, his lawsuit can go forward. But the majority said, no, this can't happen. You know why, Devin? Because you didn't follow the rules. You're from California, right? Therefore, you needed to file this lawsuit, in the state of California. And in the state of California, before you file a defamation lawsuit, there is a series of procedures that you have to go through. And if you have not gone through those procedures, you cannot file a defamation lawsuit. And do you know what the very first thing is that Devin Nunes was supposed to do under California law where he lived at the time? He was supposed to request a retraction and a correction. But he didn't do that. And see, actually, that's a law, by the way, that's actually very common throughout the United States. State by state it is different, but a lot of states have that. You can't just file a defamation suit off the top. First, in most states, you have to request a retraction and correction. If then you do not get the retraction and correction, then there's a couple other hurdles, but basically you get to sue for defamation at that point. If, of course, you can prove that it was false what they said. Because in a defamation, slander, or libel lawsuit, the burden of proof is on the person filing the suit. The outlet doesn't have to prove anything. All you have to do as the plaintiff is prove that they're lying. And if you can't prove they're lying, you cannot win your case. But Devin Nunes didn't even bother to ask CNN for a retraction. Didn't even tell them, hey, this didn't happen. You need to correct it. Nope. Just said, all right, now I'm pissed. Give me $435 million. And all the judges, except for, of course, the one who dissented, have said, yeah, Devin, you screwed up. You did not do this right. The direct quote is, you undisputably failed to comply with the statute. Undisputably failed. I've never seen a more accurate description of Devin Nunes in my life. He is an undisputable failure. And now we have a legal ruling that kind of confirms that.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.